Sometimes I think, what is wrong with people? And then I look out over the vast expanse of the parking lot view that I have from my window, and I think people are dumb. And they are. I mean, not all people are dumb. Some people are obviously very smart. I mean, we have computers, we have light bulbs, we have all the cool things that make life easy. But I think about Dr. Phil, I think about Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, and all the weirdos that are on their shows. And I think, why are these people on these shows? Where do you find these people? I mean, obviously, I think a lot of it is staged, but where do you like of the people that are legit on these shows, the people that show up and they've actually got something going on? Where in the world do these people get on thinking that everybody hates me and my life is just terrible? I mean, do some of them have really horrible lives? Probably. And I mean, I say probably, absolutely. Some of them definitely have really bad lives, but not everybody hates you. Not everybody's out to get you. Nobody in their right sane mind is going to spend all of their time trying to make sure that you fail. Are there some people out there like that? Absolutely, for certain. But nobody in their sane mind is going to try to make sure, with all of their power, that you just fail at absolutely everything you do. That makes no sense. I mean, think about it. Why would you, assuming that, I mean, let's say that you have a spouse, and let's say that with that spouse you have a child, and let's say that you're the breadwinner of that family, you have to take care of that spouse, you have to take care of that child, you have to maintain a roof over the head of yourself, your spouse, your child. Why would you go out trying to wage a vendetta against somebody else? That makes no sense. And so, with that, you also have these people that go out with the exact opposite intention, the idea of, well, I don't care what anybody says about me. I ain't got no time for that. Y'all can say whatever you want about me, and you got a problem with me, you can cash me outside. How about that? And y'all know exactly who it is that I'm talking about with that cash me outside crap. And then they get up there and everyone starts laughing at them because cash me outside, how about that? Like, sound like they've got mothballs in their mouth. And all of a sudden it's, oh, you gonna laugh at me? Oh, you gonna laugh at me? Let's go right now. We gonna fight outside. I'll fight you outside too, Dr. Phil. Hold up. What the crap? Just just 30 seconds ago, you were telling me and you were telling the live studio audience, filmed in front of a live studio audience for your pleasure, you were telling the live studio audience and Dr. Phil that I don't care what nobody says. And now you want to fight God and everybody. But but you don't care what anybody got to say about you or nobody else. You don't care what nobody gotta say about you, 'cause you strong, you independent, and what nobody says gotta bother you. Get out of here with that. Nobody's falling for that for a second. You're not fooling anybody but yourself. But the thing is that, look, there's always going to be somebody in your life who absolutely hates you. And I'm not trying to sound like truthfully Trisha here. I know that I am. Oh crap! I just I just said that. But look, I mean, it's out of the bag now. I'm not trying to sound like TT. I'm not, and I know that I am. But there's always going to be somebody that hates you. Get over it. I mean, this isn't a make yourself feel good, lift yourself up. I'm so happy and life is grand. No, get over it. Go cry yourself a river. Go have yourself your little pity party. Just don't stay there and get the heck over it. Grow a pair, whether they're up high or down low, and keep moving on. Get the heck over it. If you stay there, as brutal as this is, you will expire. I can't put it as bluntly as I would like to, but you're gonna frickin' expire and you will rot there. And that's as plain and as simple as it is. You're going to rot. And nobody's gonna care when you do, because you're gonna be remembered, if you are remembered by anybody, you're going to be remembered as that person who did nothing but complain all the time. Yeah, I said it. You're going to be remembered as that little whiny. I almost went too far there. You're going to be remembered as that little whiner who sat there all the time and cried about the smallest little things. Because look, the I'm trying to remember exactly how this is worded. The sane man walking down the street, the sane man looks at the kids playing, and I realize how that sounds now. This isn't a thing about sexism. It can be a man or a woman. So get over yourself there. The sane man walking down the street sees the kids playing, sees the kids laughing. Oh, look at that. Kids are laughing. They're having a great time. That's wonderful. Sees the baker in his little bakery where he's making all of his bread. Look at that. He's having a good time. That's great. He sees the postman delivering mail. Look at that. I wonder if I got anything good today. And he gets home where he lives alone, where he gets from his 9 to 5 job every day, and he says, "This is good. I enjoy this. My life is great." The insane man, the crazy man, he's walking down the street. He sees these kids laughing, and he says, "Those kids are laughing about me. They don't like me. They're doing bad things." He sees the baker and he says he's baking that bread, he's poisoning it, but he's not poisoning every piece, he's only poisoning mine, and he's going to try to kill me. He sees the postman and he says he's going to try to deliver me a bomb, he's going to try to kill me, he's going to try to do something terrible. And he gets home, where he gets home every day from his 9 to 5 job, where he lives alone, and he gets inside, he locks his doors, he locks his windows, and he starts freaking out. He starts thinking, what if somebody tries to get in here tonight? What if somebody tries to do something bad? And he thinks, this is bad. This is scary. Do you see the difference there between the insane man and the sane man? Do you see the connection that I'm trying to make between people who think everybody hates me and the connection that I'm trying to make between the sane man and life is okay? Sure, some people hate me, and sure, some people don't. I have friends, and I have acquaintances, and I have people that I prefer not to be around. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound like a motivational Tony Robbins here, and I know that's the way that, that this is definitely going to come across. But one, get over the fact that there are definitely going to be people in your life that you don't like. Two, quit acting like an 11-year-old. That's what you sound like when you come into work, and that's all that you have on your lips is the so and so treated me bad, and I don't like the way that so and so was acting towards me because they treated me mean. You sound like an 11-year-old walking down the toy aisle in Walmart. Mommy won't get me the toy that I want. Shut up and grow up. That's exactly what you sound like. Go ask any of your coworkers, show them this part of the video, and ask them if that's what you sound like. If you sound like, Mommy wouldn't buy me the toy I wanted, now I'm going to lay down on the floor and roll around and cry whenever you come in, so and so treated me wrong, and I'm too stuck up to let it go. I'm too stuck up to grow up and be the bigger person and say, you know what? That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I offended you, if I have. I'm sorry that even though I didn't do anything to you, I'll still apologize. I mean, obviously you're not going to do that right off the bat. I've never done that right off the bat because I've got a temper. If you can't tell by the inflection of my voice, I mean, this is my 7th time trying to record this video. If you can't tell by the inflection of my voice that I'm pretty heated right now. I mean, I'm a Honduran man. I've got a pretty big temper. I've never gone right off the bat and said, look, I'm sorry. I know this sucks for you. I understand what you're going through. I'm sorry. No, right off the bat, I will walk away. I say walk away. I will storm out of the room and I'll come back like in a day and say, you know what, you're right. I'm sorry. Obviously, you should never say that you don't have the right to feel that way. That's the wrong thing to do. You should never be defensive about it. There's a time to be defensive about something if you're being physically attacked. People are going to verbally attack you. That verbal attack will hurt your feelings. It'll make you feel mentally insecure. It'll hurt your mental state. It's not going to hurt you physically. It's not going to cause a physical pain to you. If somebody is mentally attacking your child, physically or verbally attacking your child, yes, get in that. I mean, stop that, nip it right in the bud, because that's not okay. But if they are verbally attacking you and you're a grown adult, is that really going to hurt you? Stop and think about that. Is this going to have a lasting impression on me? Yes or no? If the answer is no, why are you going to swing on them? Why are you going to shoot them? Think about it. Why are you going to do something like that? If there's no reason to do it, Why are you doing it? That's something that people don't seem to think about anymore. Is they don't stop and think about their actions. They don't think about anyone else's actions. They don't stop and think about what other people are doing. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anyone else and that I stop and I always think about other people's actions. I don't. I'm no better than anybody else. I definitely have a temper. I definitely get mad and I raise my voice and I yell at other people. But I do think that people should be better than what they are. I'm not saying that nobody is good, and I'm not saying that nobody has control over their temper. But I do pose this to you. Stop and think about the consequences that your actions are going to have. Stop, think, and act before you react. Yeah, think about that. Act before you react. Think about the consequences your actions are going to have. If you like this content, consider looking down in the links in the description. Consider supporting this channel, okay? Also, consider having a look at Straight Talking Fedora Chick's channel. She does a lot of live streams, a lot of reactions, really good stuff. I love her channel. In the last video I did, I just put the link for Lisa Duncan's channel. Really great if you're suffering from addiction or if you have stories on addiction. Go look at her channel. It's a great channel. It's helped me a lot. And like I said, if you suffer from addiction or if you know someone who suffers from addiction, it can help you. And I think it would really help them too. Until then, goodbye and good luck.